Today, I'm going to show you how to make a drawing using perspective. Do you know what perspective is? Perspective is the way you see things. And in drawing, perspective is a technique that you can use to make things look like some things are closer and some things are further away. It's a trick that you can play on your eyes. But before we start drawing, I'm going to need my special glasses. Now that I have my special glasses on, I can see better. And I'll be able to draw a good drawing using perspective. Let's look at this example picture. This is a picture from the story The Little House by Virginia Lee Burton. And she has drawn a house with some fields and the sky using perspective. As you can see, some of these things in the picture look like they're closer up and some of these things look like they're further back. She has done that by drawing the clouds up high and the things in the back are smaller, and as they come closer and closer to us, they get bigger. This house is in the front, and even in front of the house, there is a horse and a carriage. If this was not using perspective, it would be a little bit strange because this horse and this man and this horse are higher up than this house, and it would look like they're kind of floating in the air and the fields are floating in the air, but they're not. It's using perspective, and I'm going to teach you how to draw a picture using perspective. All you need is a piece of paper and a pen. And you're going to have to remember 3 words: big, medium, and small. So let's see if you know the difference between big, medium, and small. Here, I'll draw a triangle, and a triangle, and another triangle. So I'll draw 3 triangles. We have one that's big, one that's medium, and one that's small. So now on to the real drawing. All you need to do is fold your paper in half, lengthwise, and you'll get one fold in the middle. And this is going to be very important because this is our horizon line. You're going to take your pen and draw over the fold and make sure you have a straight line. So the key is to remember our 3 words: big, medium, and small. Things that get closer to the horizon line need to be small, and things that get closer to the edge of the paper need to be big. Like this. Let's draw 3 mountains. Let's draw a big one, a medium one, and a small one. The big one is the one that gets closest to the edge of the paper. Then there's a medium one and a small one. The smaller it is, the further away it'll look. Let's just draw a big mountain over here. And this one will get some snow. And this one will get some snow. Then next, let's draw 3 clouds. The closer it is to the top of the paper, the bigger the cloud will be. Big, medium, and small. Let's add one more big one right here. Then, in the front, we're going to draw 3 boats. The closer it gets to the edge of the paper, the bigger the boat has to be. Let's draw a big one here. And draw a medium one here. And draw a small one in the back right here. And to give it more depth, we're going to add some waves because this is water. The closer the wave is to the edge of the paper, the longer the line has to be. So let's draw one here one here, one here. And let's add some middle waves. Make sure they're smaller. And the closer it gets to the horizon line, the shorter it needs to be. So we'll have some that are waves and some that are long lines. And there you have an easy perspective drawing. Now you can use this technique with anything. You can draw roads using trees and buildings. Remember, the closer your drawings get to the horizon line, the smaller they need to be. The closer your drawings get to the outer edges of the paper, the bigger your drawings have to be. And for those of you who want to practice your perspective even more, here's another drawing activity. You need to get a piece of paper and fold it into 4 sections. And find your favorite toy. Here I have a Captain America car. And you notice if you look at this car from different angles, it looks different. This is what the top looks like, this is what the side looks like, and the front. It looks different on each side. What you're going to do is draw what it looks like from each side. So first, let's draw the front. And now an angled view. Sometimes the angled view is the hardest because it puts together a little bit of the front, a little bit of the top, and a little bit of the side. And so you have to hold it really still and try to draw what you see. And there you have an angled view. This is a fun activity because you start to really look at things the way they look, and you realize things look really different from different points of view. Thanks for joining me for today's lesson in perspective. If you haven't already, remember to subscribe to my channel for more videos. And check out my arts and crafts playlist in the description box below.